welcome to Village in Motion. Today it's Thursday, July 2nd. I'm Andrew Seegers, your host for today. Thanks for tuning in. It's that time of year where I like to pop on camera and give you an overview of what's good coming out this summer movie-wise. Now I have to admit I'm really far behind this summer so far in seeing movies. Something about owning a house and a dog and having a job has started to eat up all my time and money. But I did take a closer look at the list of what's already out and some things that are coming out this summer. And I had to be honest, I couldn't find movies that seemed to be worth any of our time watching, but I did find eventually that with a little digging, this summer has some smaller, limited release, some eclectic movies to watch. There's a lot of big name stuff coming out. The very unnecessary third reboot of the Terminator franchise, which I don't think anyone will see. There's the fourth Jurassic Park movie where they still haven't learned from any of their mistakes in the previous movies, and dinosaurs are still chasing them. And some other Marvel movies, and those will keep coming out until all of us are old. But my first movie that I wanted to talk about is this movie called Spy. This is the third comedy with Paul Feig and Melissa McCarthy. Paul Feig's new thing in Hollywood is he wants to try buddy movies, ensemble movies, but with women. And I think he's breaking some new ground. He did Bridesmaids, and then he did The Heat with Sandra Bullock and Melissa McCarthy 2 years ago. So this movie is Spy. It looks like it's goofy, good fun, and Melissa McCarthy is always fun to watch. So take a look at Spy.
Tell me where the bomb is. 10 seconds or you're dead.
Interesting. I'm the only one who knows where that nuke is.
Well, then in that case, I'd say you'd better start.
Oh my God! Why did you do that?
I didn't do it on purpose. There's like a ton of pollen in here.
When I quit teaching and joined the CIA, I thought I was going to be this amazing spy, and I'm still just the same boring person I was.
You play it too safe.
I just hear my mom's voice. Just blend in, let somebody else win. Making a wave isn't always brave.
Brilliant.
Give up on your dreams, Susan. Just to write that in my lunchbox.
We've intercepted chatter that Rayana Boyanov knows where that nuke is. She knows the identity of all our agents. We need someone to find the bomb without being detected, but it can't be any of you. We need someone invisible.
I'll do it.
Okay. Thanks, lunch lady.
I'm serious.
Don't let me down, Cooper.
I will not. I will let you up.
Stop talking.
I will let you up.
We're giving you a new identity. You will no longer be Susan Cooper. You're Henny Morgan, divorced housewife from Iowa.
It's a confidence builder.
You really think you're ready for the field?
Damn it! Who puts a roof on a scooter? What are you, the Pope?
So every good summer lineup needs a good Pixar movie. Disney seems to have been churning these out for every year or every 2 years. This next installment is getting great reviews. It's called Inside Out. It's about the 5 different emotions that live in a child's head when you're growing up, and I think it has a lot of important things to say about insecurities and things that everybody deals with when they're coming of age. And of course, Pixar tells it in a very cute and humorous way, and as usual, there's plenty for adults in Pixar movies to enjoy also. So let's take a look at the preview for Inside Out.
So, Riley, how was the first day of school?
Fine, I guess.
Did you guys pick up on that?
Sure did.
Something's wrong.
Signal the husband.
Uh-oh, she's looking at us. What did she say?
Oh, sorry, sir. No one was listening.
Is it garbage night? We left the toilet seat up. What is it, woman? What?
I'm joy. This is sadness. That's anger.
What?
This is disgust. And that's fear. We're Riley's emotions. These are Riley's memories. They're mostly happy, you'll notice, not to brag.
I wanted to maybe hold one.
What happened? Sadness?
She did something to the memory.
Is everything okay?
I don't know.
Take it back, Joy.
I'm trying.
Joy, no,
Let
wait.
go.
The core memories.
No, 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 no.
Can I say that curse word now?
What do we do now?
Nothing's working. Why isn't it working?
We have a major problem.
Oh, I wish Joy was here.
We can fix this. We just have to get back to headquarters.
That's long-term memory. You could get lost in there.
Think positive.
Okay. I'm positive you will get lost in there.
What was that? Was it a bear?
There are no bears in San Francisco.
I saw a really hairy guy. He looked like a bear.
This place is huge. Imagination Land? No way. Dream Productions? Rainbow Unicorn? She's right there. I loved you in Fairy Dream Adventure Part 7. Okay, bye. I love you. You can't focus on what's going wrong. There's always a way to turn things around. It's broccoli.
Congratulations, San Francisco. You've ruined pizza. Who's the birthday girl?
Brain freeze!
Hang on. Riley, here we come.
So back in November of 2013, the Make-A-Wish Foundation granted a wish to a young 5-year-old cancer survivor named Miles, and his dream for the day was to become Batman. Now, I thought this was an interesting thing when it happened 2 years ago, and I'm glad that they're making a documentary about it. It'll be out in limited release, which means that if you go to the Cinema Arts Theater in Fair City Mall, they'll probably be playing it there as well, down in Shirlington and maybe over at the new Merrifield location. I think this is my co-worker's dream, is to be Batman for a day, so we're all going to be envious and watch the documentary for Batkid Begins.
Miles always liked all superheroes, but he always kind of comes back to Batman. Natalie called screaming, crying, and said Miles has leukemia. One of his doctors told us that with his disease, they just become like a fighter. They fight for life. And so I think he sees the good versus evil battle in superheroes.
We waited until the end of treatment to make his wish.
Said, I want to be the real Batman, was his exact wish.
Because he's my favorite superhero.
How are you going to be the real Batman?
When we're going about doing a wish, it is whimsical and thinking about what would wow that child. And gives them a little bit of their childhood back that's been robbed. So we decided to turn San Francisco into Gotham City and have him have these capers with a full-size grown-up Batman so that he would have a buddy. One of our volunteers put into Facebook and Twitter, and like wildfire, just like it exploded.
The postings were from like all over the world. This little boy really struck a nerve. When I saw that face, I want to be a part of that.
And everybody wondering, what can I do? There were predictions that we would have tens of thousands of people.
And we had people flying in to experience this.
What did we get ourselves into?
Well, this may be the feel-good story of the year. A boy's wish about to come true.
A young leukemia patient is being given a chance to live out his dream to be a superhero.
And I'm like, there's a lot of cops around, and he needs a car seat.
I see massive thousands of people I don't even know how to describe.
Gotham City needs you, Batkid.
Thank you, Batkid. Thank you.
The story has gone viral with folks from all over the world cheering him on.
Every actor that ever played Batman was tweeting, Adam West on line 1. Okay, that's normal.
Let me out! No.
Way to go, Miles. Way to save Gotham.
Believe it or not, they're dancing for you.
He gave everybody license to just be a little absurd and live their little dreams for a little bit.
People were holding up signs saying, "Save us, Batkid." In helping him to live this dream, we were saving ourselves.
If you think there's enough on TV and in cinemas these days about Sherlock Holmes, well, guess again. There's something else coming out this summer, but with a little bit of a different twist. It stars Ian McKellen as an older, retired Sherlock Holmes, still mulling over the one case he couldn't solve. And he uses some, I guess, brain-aiding jelly to gain his memories back. And so this movie is directed by Bill Condon, who did Dreamgirls and Chicago, and it's called Mr. Holmes. So let's take a look.
His name is Mr. Sherlock Holmes.
Was that him?
My mother, she wonders if you have brought your famous hat.
The deer stalker. I've never worn one.
And a pipe?
I prefer a cigar.
Did you do the thing?
What thing?
The cane shows the marks of a dog's teeth. The wood is from an island southwest of Madeira. That thing.
That was an embellishment of Dr. Watson. If I ever write a story myself, it will be to correct the myriad misconceptions created by his imaginative license.
Murder, Mr. Kelmott. Murder.
I didn't know you wrote stories.
I decided to get it right before I die.
You're not going to die. I had a great uncle who lived to be 102.
What are the odds that you would know two men who would live that long?
Well, I didn't actually know him. We're about to start an investigation.
If you need suspects, you know where to find me.
A man comes to Baker Street, you say you've come about your wife. How could you tell?
When you're a detective and a man comes to visit you, it's usually about his wife.
My Anne has changed. Yesterday, I followed her.
It is highly poisonous. A drop will more than suffice. Planning an escape with the mystery man. What possible motive could you have had?
I demand you produce her.
Oswald, it is a wish to know if you are this man's wife.
No.
Voila!
Now, Roger's been a help to you. He's always been clever.
It's evidence.
Now we must solve it. A convincing set of circumstances signaling your intention to murder your husband.
Mr. Holmes.
So if everything was awesome last summer when the Lego movie was released, everyone will be amazed this summer when we can see a documentary, I think it's called the Lego Brickumentary, about the phenomenon that is known as Legos that's been going on for decades and decades, and generations of children that have loved it. You can see some of these monstrosities that I think only OCD can aid in building these things. So if you want to see a life-size replica of the Titanic in Legos, or someone build a mini skyscraper in Legos, or recreate the set of Batman in Legos, this is the movie for you. So it dives into the phenomenon of Legos. So this is Lego, a Brickumentary.
Can you hear me out there?
I know. You recognize me, right? But this story is not about me. Well, not entirely. This story is about a simple toy and how its unique properties ushered in a new era of creativity for a whole generation.
Lego.
So she's half cow, half robot.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a cowboy.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Action.
Hey guys, what started as a Danish endeavor in 1916 became a global phenomenon.
But it really captured the imagination of people of all ages.
Are we ready?
It's become a monster brand of the toy business. I spend over 6 figures annually just on Lego.
It's a creative tool.
It's a way that people are expressing themselves.
It's creating energy.
It's a language.
There is an adult fan community.
Geeks, weirdos, people like me. It's not what's on the front of the box. You can actually create whatever you want out of this toy.
We saw a great potential of combining Lego and computers.
I wanted to create a Lego architecture.
Shot-for-shot remakes of famous films.
I believe there's nothing I can't build out of it.
It allows everyone, non-expert and expert alike, to come together on a simple platform.
It's created an excitement in the world.
At the core of what is human is the capacity to build.
All around the world, people are pushing the limits of Lego.
Being able to take your dreams and materialize into something is just a wonderful gift.
We're always looking for something to inspire us or just give us some joy.
Time's up!
It's believing that anything is possible if you have the right tools in front of you.
And look how many things we built from this simple toy.
So every one of these shows I have to share with you at least one mindless blockbuster movie, and that's the new Mission Impossible movie that's coming out this summer. And these movies are, of course, stupid, and they take you have to turn your brain off, that's what they say, to actually enjoy them. Plenty of leaps in logic. I've always found these movies to be entertaining, though. Lots of really impressive stunts, and whether or not you think Tom Cruise is a good actor, you can still just watch these sort of slick movies and just enjoy them. I think this is the 5th one in the series, directed by one of the Pixar veterans. So this is called Mission Impossible Rogue Nation.
The IMF is uniquely trained and highly motivated. Specialist without equal, immune to any countermeasures. But it is an agency of chaos. The time has come to dissolve the IMF. Now, I want you to choose your next words very carefully. Where is Hunt?
Last I heard, he was tracking the Syndicate.
How come the CIA has never discovered any intel regarding the Syndicate?
You want the polite answer or the truth?
We've never met before, right?
Follow me.
Benji.
Ethan, where are you?
The Syndicate is real. A rogue nation trained to do what we do.
An anti-IMF.
They're coming after us with everything they've got.
You ready?
This may very well be our last mission. Let's make it count.
So what's the play?
You want to bring down the Syndicate? It's impossible.
How do you know we can trust her?
Desperate times. Desperate measures.
You have your seatbelt on? You asking me that now?
Oh, hey, boys, what did I miss? Ethan?
Benji! Open the door! Open the door! Yeah, I'm trying.
Oh, my God!
The other door!
This last movie I have for you this morning is a movie that I've really been looking forward to, and it comes out at the end of the summer, right before Labor Day weekend. It stars Robert Redford and Nick Nolte as two retirees trying to hike the entire Appalachian Trail. It's called A Walk on the Woods. It's based on the best-selling memoir by humorist, travel author Bill Bryson, who attempted this back in 1996, and it was kind of a fumbling calamity. He had a sidekick who was a recovering alcoholic and in no shape to actually hike 2,100 miles, so what ensued was sort of a hilarity comedy of errors. So this is called A Walk in the Woods, and it's with Robert Redford.
Thank you for being here. It really means a lot.
It's our pleasure. I mean, it's not a pleasant time.
No, we're just very sorry.
We're very sorry.
Thank you for being here. It really means a lot.
It's our pleasure. I mean, it's not a pleasant time.
No, we're just very sorry.
We're very sorry.
I'm tired of life being all about ailments and funerals. I want to push myself.
You want to hike the Appalachian Trail?
2,000 miles. You have gone mad.
It's my old pup tent.
It's the perfect place for you to spend the night.
2,000 people a year try to do this. Less than 10% make it. Fit people in their 20s can't do it, Dad.
You'll need a rain cover, too.
Rain cover? Why?
To keep out the rain.
You are not doing this alone.
How would you like to join me for a little stroll?
Not in this lifetime. Next time, call me for something fun, like a colonoscopy.
Bryson, it's Katz. Stephen?
Not Stephen Katz. You two ended up on each other's nerves in Europe.
That was 40 years ago.
I gotta eat every hour, otherwise I get these,
seizures?
Seizures, that's right.
Good luck.
Try not to die, okay?
We go?
We go. What goes up must come down. What the hell happened to down?
John Muir once said sometimes a man just has to get a loaf of bread and throw it into a sack and jump over the back fence.
You okay? Never better.
You guys camping here?
No, we live here.
How can I help you?
We like a cabin.
You know what your problem is? You're too fat.
Look at this. We're not even halfway there.
No way that's to scale.
Map to scale. That's it. New plan.
You want to drive the Appalachian Trail?
I came out here to be with you. One last adventure before it's too late.
You can do whatever you want, but this is my adventure.
Fine.
That's the spirit.
This is not like yesterday. Kathy seems great, but one woman all these years?
Well,
that can't be good for you.
You know, I'm sorry we lost touch.
Yeah, me too.
Jesus, if they come for us, play dead.
If theirs, if they come for us, we are dead.
Well, they say the Appalachian Trail is like life. You don't know what's going to happen next, but you give it your best shot.
So if you want to see any of these movies I've talked about today, keep your eye on the release schedule. Of course, if you type the movie into Google, you can also find that out. Or if you don't feel like doing that, feel free to stop me in the hallway if you see me and ask me about a particular title. The two documentaries, it should be noted, will be more of a limited release. So if you do the artistic theaters like Fair City Mall or Shirlington, you'll find those there.